Swifties are now coming after yet another person, not for direct criticism of Taylor Swift this time, but for what you're seeing right there, because Donald Trump has a granddaughter and she decided to do what every Trump does, which is just cash in on the name, cash in on the White House or whatever, which is fine. You can do that, I guess. We don't have any laws or norms or whatever. But the issue is that in cashing in, she's producing merch that really looks like she's plagiarizing from Taylor Swift's fiance's brand logo. And so there you saw the little hype reel that she put out, Kai Trump, I think her name is, that she filmed on the White House grounds. Again, if Sasha and Malia had done it, just imagine, but whatever. So she's putting out her clothing. So you can see in this tweet now, live now at kaitrump.shop. This collection is something I've dreamed about for a long time. It takes a lot of work and a lot of dreaming to produce clothing with 2 letters on it. Sorry, I told myself I wasn't gonna be critical of the clothing. I don't understand how this is the culmination of a dream, but okay, well, people have different dreams or whatever. That's not the point of this story. Even the corruption isn't the point of the story because there's just so much at this point. I'm surprised she didn't release a meme coin, but whatever. So she released this thing and you can see, bring up the tweet again and just look at the logo. The little T is going through the little K because those are her letters. It's all very, very creative. Anyway, Travis Kelce has a brand and he has a logo for Tru Kolors, which is a partnership with American Eagle. And it kind of looks like the same thing. Like the only difference is that the T doesn't fully penetrate through the K in the previous thing. But here for Travis Kelce, it continues on. But it's still just the letter K and T with one piercing the other. And so now you go back to the Kai Trump merch and it really just seems like a lazy version. It's a less stylistic version of what Travis Kelce did, which is an issue. The other issue is $130 for a sweatshirt with 2 letters on it. I'm gonna advertise your name for you and you want me to pay $130? Now they do come in a wide and creative variety of colors like white and black and blue. And she says you can mix and match, but it's all just sweatshirts. So I don't know, like, are you wearing multiple layers of sweatshirts? Maybe Steve Bannon would do that. I don't know. What are you mixing and match? You mean buy one day and wear a different color? Again, I don't really understand. But the Swifties are not happy about that. There's been a lot of tweets about it. I don't expect that Taylor Swift or Travis Kelce are gonna say anything, but you know how they will have their voices be heard. Yaz, what do you think?
I mean, I'm decidedly not part of the Swiftie community. I know she has a new album coming out. I know that because it's everywhere, right? I can't avoid it. But I don't know, like Travis Kelce, he might have a case here because it does look exactly like his logo. So, this grifty ass family though, if this next generation buys into all of this Trumpiness all over again to the point of just like unnecessary consumerism, I'm going to lose my mind, And actually, John, when I was in LA, when I was doing the show there, you and I had a conversation about how I can sew now, right? And I didn't make this, but I make clothes now, and that's a new thing that I do. And a big part of why I learned how to sew is not just because it is like a fun creative outlet. It's very calming. It's something to do with your hands that it's not, consuming online political content all day because that will also cause you to lose your mind. But it's an act of rebellion, It's saying I want my own, I want custom things that fit me the way I want them to fit. I want them in patterns and colors that I want to wear. And I don't necessarily want to endorse anybody else while doing it. I don't want to wear somebody else's initials across my chest. I don't want to have to pay $130 for something that I could have made myself, made it exactly the way I wanted and not have to support these corporations or these grifter people, and this grifter family, So it is an act of rebellion. It's saying, you know what? No, I'm not gonna buy your stuff because I have another option now. I'm just gonna do it myself. I'm gonna make it myself and I'm gonna give money. I can source my materials more ethically than usually you can whenever buying clothing. And I'm gonna do it that way. So I encourage everyone to learn how to sew or, do whatever. Also, if you're going to get into woodworking anytime soon, now is maybe not the best time because they did just put tariffs on timber and wood. So housing prices are gonna go up. And also if you want furniture also is more expensive now because of the tariffs on IKEA furniture. But if you wanted to then make your own furniture, I don't know if now is the best time.
Great.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
sorry.
going to end
It was less of
with
an
a comment
optimistic note.
from the audience. And I want to give a Blue Apron gift card to Nastasia on YouTube with this comment. Sort of drawing back to something we said earlier. Some people dream of sailing on flotillas to deliver food to starving people. Others dream of their initials on sweatshirts at $130 a pop.
Mhm.
There are very different dreams in this world. Granted, she's still young. Maybe she'll be more than just a grifter. Maybe she will set herself aside from her terrible grandfather and her just as terrible father. I don't know. Or maybe she'll just do the same thing they all do. Just put out crappy products, whatever. Don't even think about it. My manager just came up with it, and I just cut a check, and nothing I do will ever be great. And that's the expectation of me. I don't know. We'll see.
If you enjoyed that, make sure that you never miss another video by subscribing. And if you want a little more, consider hitting the join button and becoming an actual member. But you're probably wondering, why the hell would I do that, John? First off, calm down. The stakes in this are very, very low. But also, when you click the join button and you become a member, you get access to bonus content that I make every week, and it's a ton of fun. You get access to tons of custom emojis and more besides that. By the way, if you join at tier 3, you even get access to a monthly member hangout with myself and other awesome people, and we always have a great time. By the way, you'll get all that going forward, but you also unlock years of the back catalog. That is literally 100 or more bonus clips, top 10 lists, debates, and more. What are you waiting for? Click the join button below. Your support powers our show, and we couldn't do it without you. Or at the very least, I wouldn't really want to try. Viewers like you keep me here. So thank you in advance for joining.